How do you do, guys? I'm Now15, and today I'm joined with... And... Oh god, how do I... Did I goof that? I did goof it. There? Okay. Alright, let's try this again. I'm Now15. I'm joined with... And... Vamp Sasuke, because apparently he didn't want to say his own name. And today, we're back on the Minecast. So, more than likely, Jacoby Jones will not be joining this episode of the Minecast, for whatever reason. He usually doesn't give us a reason. He usually just, he's either here or he's not. And we find out the reason 2 days later. Because it's Jacoby. I was gonna be a troll and name this Minecast episode 11, No Show Jones. But, oh. Well, Vamp just left. Wonder why that happened. But yeah, I was gonna, like, call it No Show Jones, but, we were able to get Vamp on, which I don't know what he's doing now. But, if he's able to get back on, we'll be doing basically the rest of the Minecast as normal with him. And if he's not able to get back on, it'll just be me and Star. So, we'll see. Very, very much don't know why. He just left. Alright, stream, give me a second. I turned my headset volume up slightly to be able to hear him better, because he's kind of quiet for whatever reason. Alright. I forgot I made it invite only. So he left and then he just messaged me to invite him. Yeah, I forgot I made the... Welcome back, Vamp. Yeah, I completely forgot I made it invite only. I was worried somebody else on my Xbox, like, friend list would try and join. I've had too many weird people join these streams and whatnot. No, now he joined. I'm confused. What?
Oh.
Trying to understand. I'm trying to understand Vamp because he's cutting like in and out. I heard sorry and then...
Hello?
There you are.
Okay. Do that?
No, I did not. You're cutting him out, dude. I don't know what's causing it.
Hold on, I'll try turning my mic on and off. Hold on.
Okay. Trying to remember who it was. There was a video we did, and it may have been Jacoby. Like, his mic was being weird, like, it wasn't because of, like, the noise suppression, it wasn't picking up the first word of, like, every sentence he said. So like he'd go to say something, and you'd hear like the whole sentence except for like the first word. I'm cutting out for you. Might just be internet, yeah. I mean this is our first time trying to use Xbox Party. Okay. Yeah. 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 Jacoby said he was gonna like hook me up with live at some point, but it ain't happened yet, so I ain't really worried about it. Yeah. Ugh, that sucks. Yeah. But yeah, I can't remember who was it. Jacoby Star that had that issue where like the first word of each sentence was getting cut out. Like he'd start talking and his mic just wouldn't pick up the first word for whatever reason. Nah, it's we kind of just go with it. Like if I, so normally what we do is, yeah, well, originally what we were trying to do was we were gonna call like the entire hour leading up, like me, Jacoby, and Star, and discuss ideas for the Minecast. But then Jacoby's just been busy, and we haven't really, yeah, we haven't really gotten the opportunity to like sit down and do stuff. So usually it's just usually how I do it is I'll just be like discussion question time or whatever, and then I'll ask one, and then we'll kind of like rotate. So basically how it works, sort of, but usually I'm the one to start the question rotation. I'll start it, and then I usually ask, depending on the question, I'll direct it at certain people. Like, if it's a question concerning, like, my life, like my mother or something like that, I'll direct it towards Jacoby first to get his answer, then I'll ask Star. Oh, that was a creeper. Yeah. But, yeah, but then, whoever I asked first usually goes next. So usually, like, after Star's answered the question, then it's Jacoby's turn to ask a question. So we just kind of do, like, this little rotation. I don't really know how we're gonna do it tonight, because I don't really have much in mind. Because it's like, none of us really have that much in common here. Like, we don't really have much in common. We don't really have shared experiences. So, tonight might be a little difficult, guys, but just kind of bear with us. This was kind of just thrown together to get Vamp some content for his Twitch and YouTube. Get me content, of course, and actually be able to do the Minecast episode today. Because I was worried there for a little bit about, like, just not being able to do it. But, here we are, Minecast. It's crazy that just 2 weeks ago was the Crab Raccoon episode. What? Yes. I don't know. No, it does not. Yeah. Reggie. Yeah. Actually, I think that's a perfect place to start. I think we've asked this question before, but I might as well ask it now with you here. So, I'm gonna do it. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask the question. I'll have Star answer, and then you answer. Okay? All right. So, Star Gamer, favorite cartoon. In general, cartoon. Adult cartoon, child's cartoon, doesn't matter. Cartoon. Animated TV show. We gotta pick one. Okay, an anime. I have a feeling that's one of those shows that I'm gonna get forced to watch with you when I come back down there, Star. Okay. See, I'm not a big anime person. I like Walking Dead. I'll watch that. I read some of the comic books. Yes. Alright, Vamp Sasuke. Favorite cartoon? Yeah. See, I never watched Beyblade. Yeah. I think anime cartoon wise, I think peak for me was just Digimon. Cause it was so wacky. It was basically like Pokemon with guns. So it's like Power World before Power World. Yeah, but they had like, yeah, but like you'd have like a little like dinosaur Pokemon basically that would evolve to have like rocket arms or like laser guns, and it's very unique. Yeah, yeah. So that'd be for me like peak anime type cartoon. Like Pokemon was good, and Digimon for me. But do you have another answer? Because you said for your like childhood. What about current? Ooh, that one's good. That's the sequel. It's the sequel to Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's Aang's granddaughter, right? Yeah. Yeah, technically they're not related, but she is okay, I thought there was one between them. I don't remember. Okay. Again, I haven't watched the show in a long time. I was in I was in seventh grade, I think, last time I watched it. I watched it when it was like coming out. Like I watched it. Yeah, it was one of those shows like because I'd already like watched all the Avatar: The Last Airbender shows. So like when that show came out, I like that was one of the few shows like I consistently like I looked at the commercials and knew what like time the new episodes. Yeah. Well, there was lightning and lava bending in the original series. It was very rare. Um, yeah, yeah. That's really funny though, because literally last episode of the Minecast, one of the questions was, if you could have any type of bending, what would you want? And Jacoby said blood bending, I think. I said like, yeah, see, I said like, I don't know what it's at. I don't remember what they actually called it in the show, but it's a form of water bending, but it's like plants, like water within plants, where you can like control vines and stuff. Yeah, yeah, because that's basically like the closest thing you could. Yeah, it's like the closest thing you could get to being like poison ivy in the Avatar universe. I'd love to be able to just have vines like come out of the ground and just swallow someone. Yeah, literally, bro. But yeah, Avatar's neat. I think currently my favorite cartoon, because I recently found the G1 cartoon is on Tubi for free, and I've watched in the last like 24 hours. I've watched the entire first season. Transformers, the Gen 1 series, the OG, the original cartoon, 1984. Rogue watched a few episodes with me today, but I really just love that show. He kept like comparing things like the Bay movies, like, well, this I think this was better in the Bay movies. I'm like, shut up! You're comparing a kid's drawing to the Mona Lisa. And he's like, so you're calling Michael Bay a kid's drawing? And I'm like, yeah, I am. They're good, but you can really feel just how much they were directed at the American audience. NASCAR, Mountain Dew, you know, explosions. Like Michael Bay really just literally, bro. What if we like made a Mountain Dew a robot, but like Xbox? We just made a boatload of money and said, no lore, dude. Like, literally, there's no like backstory for any of like the Bay movies up until the third movie. Like Dark of the Moon's the first one where it's like, so there was this war, right? And this dude like boarded the ship and went to Earth, and that's why we're here now. Like the first two movies are like, well, this thing happened thousands of years ago, but we're not gonna explain it. If you know, you know. Who cares? If you're just a dumb fan, you should have read the comic books. Like, I love the Bay movies, and like I was raised on the Bay movies. Like, I got to watch each one the year it came out. But at the same time, like, I gotta point out that like the entirety of the Michael Bay series up until like I think the last two movies, like Age of Extinction and The Last Night, were completely like just thrown together. Like the last two films were the only ones that really like from start to finish had a like proper narrative. Like the first three movies were just like, okay, so we're gonna do this. There's gonna be some sort of fight in there. Someone big's gonna die. The first three are Sam, and then you have Mark Wahlberg's character in the last two, Cade Yeager. And the only reason that happened is because the guy that played Sam Witwicky, kind of upset a lot of people in Hollywood. I don't remember either, but like Shia LaBeouf like kind of went insane. Because the thing, people like I watched the movie Fury recently, and John Bernthal, who plays the Punisher, put it very well, by saying like Shia LaBeouf is one of those actors he's very much a method actor. He gets really into the role. So he's kind of like Heath Ledger in a way of like depending on what roles he's cast in could be very detrimental to his mental health. See, that's the thing, like, I like the first 3 films. I like the ones with Sam. It upsets, it's very sad that, like, Megan Fox... See, the last night just feels kind of forced, because, like, realistically, the last night completely destroys the entire canon of the first 4 films. Because now you have this, like, oh yeah, Bumblebee served in World War II, and there's this French guy who apparently also served in World War II, and, you know, what'd you say? Sorry. Yeah, I've seen Rise of the Beast, or whatever it was called. It, like... The biggest thing with Rise of the Beast is who they got to voice Mirage hurts me. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. I don't want to say their name just for like the sake of like avoiding lawsuits. Huh? Not really copyright, more of lawsuits, because I'm basically saying, like, I don't like the fact that they voiced that character. I mean, I can just say who it is. I'm not a very big fan of Pete Davidson. And they had him voice Mirage, and it does not feel... Yeah. Because I was literally watching a Rogue, and I was like, that voice sounds familiar, where do I know that voice from? I'm the type of person to literally, like, Google the movie and then go to cast to see who voices who. So when I found out it was, like, Pete Davidson, it's like, I couldn't watch the rest of the movie. No. Like, I legitimately couldn't watch the rest of the movie the same way, because it's just like, I don't like him. I don't like hearing his voice. Like, having to hear his voice for the entire, like, anytime Mirage talks, it's just like, okay, this movie, I don't want to watch this anymore. Can we go watch something else? Especially now with, like, going back and watching, like, the G1 cartoon and, like, hearing Mirage's voice, it's like, yeah, I don't know why. Oof. And, like, I understand the Bay films. I like how we're talking about cartoons, so I've just gone into this entire Transformers rabbit hole. Welcome to my life, guys. I'm a Transformers nerd. Star has to put up with this on a daily basis, so... She's dead silent over there. But, like, I understand in the Bay films they kind of fumbled the ball with Mirage because Bay wanted him... I don't remember, like, the whole story, but, like, Bay wanted Mirage to be... Oh, what's that one car company? No, it wasn't Porsche. He's not a Porsche. He's a Ferrari. Ferrari. That's the one. Basically, Michael Bay wanted the character to be a Ferrari. Ferrari basically said, like, we're not gonna allow you to license our car with that name, yada 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 yada. Yeah. 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 that is one thing I will say, like, Bay was very good with money. Like, he was very good with, like, sponsored deals and advertisements. Because what you gotta understand, Michael Bay got his start in directing by directing commercials. So, like, that's how he started directing. He went from commercials to directing entire movies. And, you know, it really shows, especially if you go back and watch the first Michael Bay film, the first 2007 Transformers film. It's just like Mountain Dew here, Bud Light here, Xbox here, Camaro, Ferrari. Let's just throw as much brand names, Nike, Adidas. They just, everything they could throw into that movie, they did. But, yeah, I give credit where credit's due. The Bay, I would honestly say the Bay films are better than the two new ones, the Bumblebee and Rise of the Beast movies. It was neat seeing the Maximals show up in a live action form, because, you know, being a fan of the Beast Wars show, yeah. So that was neat, but it felt really poorly done. It's like, yeah, we've been here for thousands of years and just no explanation why. It does kind of explain why, but again, it's like even with the G1 cartoon, like me and I was kind of complaining about it today. It's like with the Insecticons, like the Autobot and Decepticon ship crash landed, and 4 million years later they were awakened, right? But like the Insecticons have been here for this whole time because they took an escape pod, and then they adapted to Earth life by taking insect alt forms. So like, yeah, but like I think it's 9 episodes deep into the show, and just now the Insecticons are rearing their ugly face. And how they introduced them is they're in this like Peruvian swamp, attacking like boats and just eating grain. And it's like, so if they've been doing this for any amount of time, how are the Autobots and Decepticons just now learning of their existence? It's like with like the last night when they have like, oh yeah, Bumblebee served in World War II. Wouldn't you think, like, you know, when Sam Witwicky did all of that research about his, you know, was it grandfather or great grandfather? I don't remember. But when he did all that research, what do you think he found somewhere in there? Like, yeah, there was this Cybertronian that served in World War II. In the last night, they show Bee and Hot Rod serving together. Because they drive into... It's in the flashback. They show Bee drive into the Nazi compound, and then, like, soldiers jump out of his trunk. Remember Bee has the hammer? Yeah, but Bee has the Warhammer back then. Oh yeah, Ironhide's amazing. Literally, to this day, anytime I hear the phrase, you're hereby relieved of service or whatever, what Sentinel says when he kills Ironhide, it still triggers PTSD to this day. Like, seeing that scene in theaters the year it came out, like, so what was that, what year was that, 2014? Yeah, of course I noticed that. See, I like G1 Sideswipe more than the live action. In the live action, it's neat, but he almost doesn't feel like his own character because he's a apprenticed Ironhide. Because if, like, in the comics, no, That's Mirage. That's Dino. Sideswipe's the silver Corvette that cuts sideways in half in Revenge of the Fallen. Dino, okay. No, in the cartoon, in the G1 cartoon, he is, but in the live-action movies, he was made silver. See, in the live-action films, he's again, that's Dino. That is the Ferrari. That is Mirage. He's got the arm blades. Yeah, that's Dino. That's the character is Mirage, who is the exact same one from Gen 1 and from Rise of the Beast. What Mirage basically again, they wanted Mirage's alt form to be a red Ferrari. Ferrari refused to have a character have their car not licensed. Like, I don't remember the whole story, but basically the character of Mirage was renamed to Dino after the owner of Ferrari's son. And that was the only way they could get the Ferrari vehicle in the movie. Basically, Ferrari said, okay, if you name the character after my son, you get to use the car. You know name after son? You go F yourself. So, yeah. Mirage became Dino, and Mirage was given... Yeah. Yeah, in the G1 cartoon he's red, and like most media he's red, but if you notice in the earlier movies, like movies 1, 2, and 3, there's a lot of gray characters. And that was mostly just because of their CGI budget. It was easier for them to CGI gray characters. Cause I think it's like, or like gray/silver. It was explained. Well, it was explained in like behind the scenes recording I saw once of like when they're doing the renders, the 3D renders, they render it in like a grayish silver anyway. So any characters, yeah, it's just easier that way. It costs less. Any color, yep. Any characters that are colors, they have to go through and change the color of the pixels for the 3D rendering. It's kind of like when you do like art, how you do like an outline sketch. The outline sketch was in gray, and then they just colored it in. Well, to save money, if you just make the characters stay gray, you don't gotta worry about it. It's just like why Luke Skywalker got a green lightsaber in the films. Is because they used blue screens back then instead of green screens. I don't know. I actually liked The Force Awakens. It was the other two films that I wasn't a fan of. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, like, George Lucas has literally said, like, he made thousands of planets within the Star Wars universe. And yet, the actual, like, number of planets that have been visited in actual Star Wars media are only, like, 30 or something like that. But see, again, with the problem I have with the Mandalorian and Boba Fett series is, of everywhere in the universe you could go, why Tatooine? Why does everything keep coming back to Tatooine? I mean, you can literally, if you want to see just how drastically different planets are in the Star Wars universe, watch Clone Wars and Rebels. Because Clone Wars and Rebels visit the most planets. I like the live action stuff too, but what I'm saying is, if you want to get any sort of idea how many planets there are in the Star Wars universe, watch Rebels and Clone Wars. Because literally the entirety of the Clone Wars, from the start to the season, the last finale, the series finale, that series, that cartoon series visited more planets than all of the Star Wars films combined. Yeah. What I think is sad is just like how bad the EA dropped the ball with Star Wars Battlefront 2. Like that, seeing how bad that ended up, and like seeing all of the concept arts, like what that game could have been, it hurts. My thing with EA is, if they knew that they couldn't continue the project, and they knew they were moving on to something else, why didn't they say, hey, who wants it? Because they could have very easily, I don't remember if it was EA or DICE, or both, but they could have easily sold the rights to the existing game to another company to continue upkeep, rather than just abandoning it. Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't play it online. I did a stream on it not long ago. Yeah, it's such an amazing game. Like, still to this day, I still like playing it. I usually just play as clones, though. I'm not a big fan of, like, the hero system. See, I usually play either droid or clone. Like, I'm not... Like, the rebels are cool, stormtroopers are cool, resistance is cool, and the First Order is cool. Well... Yeah. See, I prefer clones, but that's just from my love of the Clone Wars. I concerned Star when I did my Battlefront 2 stream, because I discovered the First Order flamethrower trooper, and I liked it a little too much. I was... He's so good. I can't remember what map it's called. I think it's the Jakku wreckage. But you basically sit on, I think, C and just destroy people. I can't remember what map it was. I was playing as the Resistance. It's like a forest map for the Resistance. I can't remember what it was called, but that map sucked. I feel like my voice is just actively trying to die this entire stream. I've been having a lot of voice problems recently. I don't know why. Like, while trying to do my Raid Shadow Legends recording today, I was constantly having to clear my throat. Like, the entirety of that recording was just because I would talk, I'd say like 3 or 4 words, and then I'd have to clear my throat again. And I didn't have a drink, which was like the other problem. I need to keep remembering to always have a drink when I'm doing those recordings. But, and it went long today. I did 23 minutes, I think. I think that's my longest ever mobile recording. No, that's a lie. PUBG Mobile was longer. But I enjoy Raid a lot. Yeah. Well, let me know if you ever want to download Raid Shadow Legends, because you can use... I can link you either a YouTuber's referral link, or you can use one of my referral links and get free stuff. Because I think I downloaded it from a YouTuber's referral link and got like the free stuff from them. Yeah. I actually don't know. I don't think I did use a referral link, because I think I had made the account prior, and then when I tried to use the referral link, it said like, this account's already active or whatever, so like it denied me. Like, it's like, you're already an existing player, you're not allowed to get the new player booster pack. Yikes. Yeah, I really do like mobile games. Jacoby absolutely hates mobile games. Like, he complains so much with PUBG Mobile. Like, I'll admit, PUBG Mobile is not what it used to be. It is very much a glitchy, laggy game where, like, some guy with either Arabic or Chinese in their username just jumps out a window and just elbow drops you to death. But, it's still a fun game. It'd be hard to make content on PUBG Mobile like what I used to be able to do. I'm excited to do a COD Mobile recording with him at some point. But, it's just gonna be hard. She's still sick. She... Yeah, she's still sick, so she's... So, I... But, I don't think I've told you, I don't think you've heard about this, Vamp, but, there's this kind of, like, running joke of, like, every 2 to 3 Minecast episodes, Star ends up falling asleep. Like, I don't know if it's true, but I'm sure I could go back and look. But I want to say, like, every third, it's like episode 3, 6, and 9, she's fallen asleep. And it'll be really funny, because, like, me and Jacoby will just be talking. We'll be having, like, an entire, like, 10-minute conversation. We'll finish and be like, so, Star, what are your thoughts? No response. Star? Star? 10 minutes later, as we're talking in another conversation, it's a conversation we started because we thought she was asleep. She'll chime in on that conversation. It's like, okay, Star, we only talked about this because we thought you were asleep. Now, the Minecast is PG, but there's conversations we have that it's like, I don't want Star hearing these conversations. It's usually Jacoby. Yeah. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Both. Yeah. But I've said it before, I'll say it again. And I usually say it like with Jacoby around. But when me and Jacoby are playing, we've kind of created this sort of like a rather than like reminding ourselves of like to keep a filter on, we just remind ourselves that Star's here. Like, Star's kind of became a filter for me and Jacoby. Cause like we both know what we can say around her. Yeah, like we're super good and so like, and like that's how I want my channel to be. Like I want my channel to be PG. I yeah, like none of my like I don't put like made for kids on my footage, but like basically how I look at it is I want all of my content to be like on that line of where I could say it's made for kids, but I don't, to be on the safe side. You know what I mean? It was really funny because like the first stream that was just me and Jacoby of Fortnite here recently. I don't remember when it was. But like the first 2 games I think it was of Fortnite, I was like consistently cussing, like I was saying the F word and like stuff like that on my own like Twitch. And I just kept forgetting like, hey, you're live, buddy. Because I got so used to like playing with Rogue. Because on Rogues, yeah, yeah. I know they don't, but like it's more of a principle thing for me. Like I don't like to cuss, to be honest. I do cuss. I wish I didn't, but I don't like cussing, especially not around Jess. So I kind of treat basically the way I look at it is I want to have kids someday. So I want to make sure everything I make now would be okay for them to watch. Because that's the thing. If you're watching this right now, whether you're on stream or here on Twitch or over on YouTube, if you ever want to get into making any type of content, whether it's Twitch, YouTube, Kick, TikTok, other sites that I shall not name simply because of YouTube's YouTube. If you ever want to get into making any sort of content, get into it with your future children in mind. Never, ever, ever post something to the internet that you wouldn't want your own children to find. Because inevitably, your children are going to find it someday. I know. Yeah. But that's just the way I think about it. It's like I wouldn't want to post anything on Twitch or YouTube or say anything on Twitch or YouTube that I wouldn't want my children in the future to find. Wait, what did you say, Star? I didn't hear. Okay. But yeah. That's just the way I am. Like, I always think of what, like, the 2 big ones that I was told when I was younger was children, like future children, and future employer. Never say something or post something on the internet you won't want your boss to find or your children to find. Because it does. It does. It's stupid, but it does. But yeah. But yeah, like yeah. But yeah, like when Star's around, I'm a lot better at keeping my mouth clean. When she's not here, like when it's just me and Jacoby, I'm fairly decent. Like last night was pretty good. I don't think I cussed at all last night. I might be wrong, but I'm a lot better when she's around because like I have that like in the back of my head like she's there. Whereas like when she's not around, I just kind of like I don't know. It's more self-control when she's not around. Okay. But yeah. See, when we first started recording, like, together as a group, Jacoby was fairly bad about, like, saying things. But he's gotten a lot better. Oh, why? It is daytime, son. Oh my lord. Oh, that's good. I'm being attacked by mobs. I've only died... Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, Mr. Spider. I think I've only died twice on this series, I wanna say. Has it been? Okay, before I got to this area. Yeah. Like, since I only died like twice in this area. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that, the zombie in the treehouse. Okay. Oh, that's really cool. Oh god. I don't know how I'm always tired. Like, I could have woken up 2 minutes ago and from like a 12-hour sleep, and I'd still somehow be tired. Alright. And it's not like I don't sleep properly, like, I do. I have a feeling that, like, part of my, like, problem with sleeping is, like, my brain just doesn't shut down all the way. See, I have ADHD and OCD. So, usually how I have to make myself fall asleep is, like, so I work on stories. I'm sure you've been told this before. How I fall asleep is I will, like, lay in bed and, like, I either think about stuff for a story or I'll act out a scene for my story, like playing whatever, like, main character I am, and just do that until I inevitably fall asleep. So, like, yeah. Yeah, see, I'm much better with lyrics than I am with, like, beats and stuff. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Cause, like, I have a feeling... I plan on checking it out at some point. I have trouble getting around to doing certain things. But, I have a feeling I wasn't like this, years prior. Like, I actually played guitar and piano both for a period of time. But I have a genuine feeling that I'm tone deaf now. So like when I listen to music, I have trouble finding like the beat, like the rhythm. Yeah, see, I'm like the complete opposite. Like I love lyrics, I love singing. Like I used to freestyle a lot. And even like here on like I'll still sing here around the house, just like little portions to myself. But I can't do instruments. I can't do instrumentals, can't do beats. I suck with that side of things. I used to write songs. I have a notebook somewhere of songs that I wrote, but oh, I don't even know where that would be. And a lot of those were more like country songs and whatnot. I feel like rap is the hardest genre to write for because like it's more fast paced. Because like if you write a rap the way you think about it in your head, what you'll find out is when you actually read the lyrics, that like 3 hours of writing turns into like a 2 minute song where it's like, I needed 3 minutes. It's too fast. Cause you like, I feel like a lot of like rap turns into like da 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 lyric wise. Cause it's always something 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 rhyme, something 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 rhyme. So you're filling in to get that rhyme. So you can sit down and write for 3 hours, 3 whole paragraphs plus the chorus, and then you sit down to actually sing it, and it's like choruses are hard. Like when I used to freestyle, like the only way you can really freestyle a chorus is like as you're freestyling, you hear yourself say like a piece where it's like, actually that sounded pretty good. Then you gotta like go back and work it into like the next. I think the biggest problem with writing a song in general is figuring out where your verses are. Cause I can break it up. Yeah. See, like, I'll freestyle in the shower. I take long showers. I take like 20-minute to 30 showers. See, I used to like freestyle to myself on the bus as well. It's so hard to like freestyle in your head. So I used to do that. I used to just, cause I can have an entire conversation with myself in my head. Yeah, some people don't have like any like inner like voice. Like some people, I think part of mine was just I read a lot as a child, so I kind of developed that like, when you read in your head, there's a voice there. So how can I develop that voice? It's like again. Yeah. But yeah, like but yeah, like I'll get in the shower and I'll freestyle for like an entire 20-30 minutes. Just in the shower. It's so hard to break up like a song into like verses because it's like you're doing it, you're feeling it, you're believing in the words that you're saying, you're believing in the music you're, playing. See, I have a hard time doing it in front of people. Like I've literally talked about like doing Fortnite freestyles, like playing Fortnite and doing like freestyles on stream before. And it's just like I really don't know if I could do that. Yeah, I could do it right now too. I don't have the voice for it, I feel like. Cause I'd be 110% fine to do it right now. But if I at any point heard myself doing it like on the recording, cause have you ever see, do you have this thing? I think a lot of humans have this thing. We all hear each other differently. So like you and Star and the recording hear me differently than I hear myself. Like, and like that's what makes voice impressions so hard. Because when you do voice impressions, you know, Optimus Prime, Morgan Freeman, whichever, whatever. Exactly, exactly. So like, I'll try and do like the. Yeah. Have you ever watched Grand Thumb? Grand Thumb. So Grand Thumb does this more of like uber tactical, let's talk about it type, you know, voice, right? And I try like here and there to replicate it, like Star Gamer, what are your thoughts on blank? And then I hear it on recording, it's like I don't sound anything like what I'm trying to sound like. But I hear it, my voice talking, and it sounds decently similar. It's not, I know it's not exact, but yeah, it's like it makes voice impressions really hard because you can do like the Mickey Mouse stuff. Oh boy, and I'm sure it sounds different to you or stream than it does to myself because that was a really bad one because I was kind of on the fly. But I don't know, voices are weird. Welcome, XR. Yeah, voices are weird, and like doing YouTube, doing streaming, the biggest like hit to your confidence you'll ever have is having to listen to your own recording. Like if you're the type of person who after uploading like watches the first couple minutes to see like, oh, how was this recording session actually? You know, was my mic all right? Was there static? You know, and then you hear. And I do it too. But like, and then you'll hear your voice, and it's like, oh, that's what I sound like. Yeah, it's just don't listen to your own voice. Yeah. Yeah. I sound like that all the time now because my voice is just my throat's messed up. My throat's just messed up. But uh, but no, I'd say like my biggest recommendation to anyone who's trying to get into YouTube, get in streaming, whatever, just don't listen to your own voice. If you want a second opinion on a recording on how you sound, send it to a friend that you trust. Don't torture yourself by listening to your own voice. See, I don't care. Like, I'm very much like in of the opinion that like my gameplay does not matter. Like I've literally ran around this like 50 block area in Minecraft this entire recording session. This entire stream. But again, it depends on the game. Like that's true for Fortnite. Fortnite's one where it's like you want to have the best possible gameplay. But for other games, I really feel like gameplay doesn't really matter that much. Yes, and I agree with that to an extent, but like I've watched Call of Duty videos where the commentary is more interesting than the gameplay. Because like I'm very much again, like I said, I like commentary more. If you have funny jokes, if you have funny moments, it doesn't matter if you have corpse launches or you're super amazing at a game. You know, there's a puddle of sweat, you know, beneath your gaming chair. I don't care. If you are funny and you have, you know, like I can't remember who it was I was watching. Their number one recommendation was starting YouTube was quality. You don't have to be an amazing at the game, and you don't have to be funny. Yeah. You're good. But the person I was watching, they basically said their biggest recommendation to anyone trying to get into YouTube is quality. You don't have to be amazing at a game. You don't have to be funny. Yeah. But, like, being funny and being good at a game does not matter. What you really need to focus to be good on YouTube, specifically YouTube, is gameplay and voice quality. If you are uploading a video of like 3 frames per second pixelated gameplay, you're never gonna go anywhere. If you're uploading content with like a busted Xbox 360 live chat mic quality, you're never gonna get anywhere. But it's, again, like, a minority of people are gonna find that funny. It's just like all, like, the modern YouTubers, not modern YouTubers, like the old YouTubers who are still around on YouTube. I'm not gonna name names. Badge is one of them. The whole, like, loud is funny idea. It's like, yeah, loud is funny in certain contexts with certain groups of people. But realistically, on YouTube, you're gonna have maybe 1 to 2 million of the over 1 billion people that are on YouTube are gonna find loud things funny. You're gonna have 100,000 people out of, 100 billion people on YouTube who are gonna find Xbox 360 crappy mics funny. You have to understand that while, yes, you might be getting 20, 30 views a video up to 1 million views a video based on, your little quirky attitudes and this, that, and the other. But you're only... You're good. But, like, you have to understand that you're only ever gonna... And something I try to explain to Rogue. You're only ever gonna get so far on Twitch and YouTube doing what you want to do. If you're in Twitch and YouTube with the attitude of, I'm gonna play what I want to play, I'm gonna say what I want to play, and if they don't like it, they don't have to watch it, you're never really gonna get that far. Like, yes, you might get to monetize someday. You might hit 50, or not 50, 500 subscribers, and you might make money on the platform, but you're never going to hit 1 million. You're never going to be the next Vanos Gaming or Mr. Beast. You have to be... Yeah, but see, I am. Yeah. And, like, I have... Yeah. So, like, I'm kinda of, like, I like the idea of being able to just play with my friends and make content out of it. Like, that's a cool, like, I like that. But at the same time, I have very big aspirations for Twitch and YouTube. I realize that Twitch and YouTube are very good platforms to get to other things. Like, the third channel that I made, I've posted the first video on it recently. It's a channel dedicated for deep dive type content. Well, going forward, I don't know, how often I'm going to be posting on that other channel. But basically, the idea of that channel is to do more, like, deep dive, more in depth, more like history of characters, history of game type videos. Because I'm... Basically. But, like, I'm very big into history. I'm very big into this, that, and the other. My idea with... Like, the thing with YouTube is... You can basically have unlimited accounts. As long as you're able to keep up with your different accounts and not have it be overtaxing for you and your, like, life schedule, you can do anything you want on YouTube. The perfect analogy is game theory. You have game theory, film theory, food theory, and I can't remember their fourth channel. Music theory, yeah. So they had 4 separate channels that, yeah, but, and like, that's my thing with YouTube. I have 3 channels right now. I have this channel, if you're watching this, hi guys, for VOD type content, full length VODs. I have Hound's Workshop for mobile content, and then I have Hound's Classroom for deep dive content. I have plans to, once I get a PC or someone who I can work with can get a PC and start editing videos, I plan on launching a separate channel for videos, or I might transfer the videos on this channel to a separate one for VODs and make this one into edited videos. Or I might just, yeah, or I might just have them both be on this channel, rather than basically upload the full VOD length and then the cut up, 45 to 20 minute funny moment type video. Yeah. Which again, I plan on having an editor at some point. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm a lot closer to getting monetized on Twitch than I am to getting a job at this point, because I'm at 40 followers on Twitch. I need 10 more followers. I'm at 40. I can apply for Twitch affiliate and start making money at 50. I can start making money off of YouTube when one of my channels hits 500 subscribers. I've explained this to Rogue. I'll explain it to you. Twitter. Being active. I know. Once you get a phone, yeah. But once you get a phone, make social accounts that you can be on regularly. Be active on other social medias. Because, like, that is my number one. If someone watching this currently, whether it's here on Twitch or over on YouTube, number one recommendation if you're trying to grow on Twitch or YouTube, be active on some other form of social media. Whether it's Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Something you can post. Hey, I'm live from this time to this time. Hey, I posted this YouTube short. Here it is also on this platform. Interacting with people in DMs. Because I'll be honest, probably half of my Twitch followers and YouTube subscribers are people who I've sent my links to on Twitter DMs. Because so often you'll have, especially on Twitter, you'll have people, hey, I'm a graphic artist, can I see your channel? Yeah, sure, here's the links. And then they go and subscribe to you. And then they're like, well, can I interest you in a new logo? And it's like, no, I think I'm good. But I've gotten probably, I'd say, 15 to 20 followers and subscribers simply from just interacting with either real graphic artists or bot accounts on Twitter. But again, an account's an account. Exactly, but again, I'm saying, yeah. But once you have a phone, you're able to send like the actual links to stuff. It's gonna help you a lot better. But like, oh, you don't have to go. But okay. It's like I've told, like the way I see it, guys. So my second channel, Hound's Workshop, hit 22 subscribers, I think, today. So the second channel, Hound's Workshop, is sitting at 21 subscribers right now. I thought it was at 22 earlier. I can check yours real quick if you want. You're sitting at 16. No, you gained a couple. I could look on your... I need to follow you on Twitch. Let me find you on Twitch. I don't think I've done that. What the hell are you playing? Okay, I was gonna say, it's like a top-down. Yeah, it's a top-down game. That's neat looking. I don't know if I'd like that, though. That'd be very disorienting. Alright, but you're now at 11 followers on Twitch. Because I just followed you finally. Because I had forgotten to do that for like the last month. Yeah. And like, that's the other thing. If you're starting a YouTube, a Twitch, other social media, even if you're starting a Facebook, share it with your friends and family. Because, like, what I'd say is even if, like, share it with your grandma. Because realistically, even if your grandma doesn't watch your YouTube videos, it's one more subscriber on your account to boost you so other people can find you. Like, that's the thing, like, yeah, like, Ro complains so much about, like, me having more subscribers and stuff like this, like, he believes that, like, me having more subscribers is why I get more views on videos, and it's like, views have nothing to do with subscribers. Subscribers do not equal views. I could have 4 million subscribers and a video could get 1,000 views. Because realistically, a subscriber count is from the start of your channel to the death of your channel. I could subscribe to your account on an account I don't use and never get on that account again, and it would show on your subscriber count. So, you know, so subscriber does not equal view. View does not equal subscriber. Again, you know, you can go to your YouTube analytics at YouTube Creator Studio. I'm gonna do that real quick because I've done this before. I'm gonna do it right now. Vamp, you're gonna hate me for this one because it's like the most annoying thing any YouTuber ever does. You've definitely heard it before, but I haven't. You haven't heard me do it. Stream/YouTube. Only 5.2% of you watching this are subscribed. Why not subscribe? You're watching the videos anyway. Keep coming back. Click that little red button. You don't even have to turn on notifications. Just click the little red button. It helps more than you think. See? I'm sorry. I knew you were gonna hate it. Jacoby hated it when I did it. I think I've only ever done it on the Minecast. I haven't done it on other content. It's so bad. I don't get, like, I get why YouTubers do it, but I also don't. But, yeah, like, 5.2% of people watching my content are subscribed. So subscribers do not equal views. Views do not equal subscribers. I've seen channel... Well, like, let me put it this way. My third channel, Hound's Classroom, has one video uploaded to it. It's sitting at 6 subscribers right now. And that one video, which was only a 5-minute video, now has 16 views. So that video has 10 more views than it has subscribers. I've seen channels with legit 40 not 40, with legit 4 subscribers get like 60 views. when you're okay, let me put it this way. If you are trying to be professional on YouTube, you're trying to make money on YouTube. Don't look at viewership. Don't look at subscribers. Go to YouTube Creator Studio, look at your analytics. Look at returning viewers. Returning viewers tells you how many viewers watch consistently. I don't know how they find that analytic, but basically returning viewers tells you have, let's say my channel. I don't want to go look. I've pulled up Creator Studio too much already. But let's say my channel has 5 returning viewers. That means 5 real people watch video after video after video that I upload. And those are true fans. I might have 40 subscribers, but 5 of them keep coming back. That's what you gotta look at. You gotta look at returning viewers. You gotta look at the age group. What age groups are watching your videos, what genders are watching your videos, and you gotta cater to your audience. You can't say, I'm gonna make whatever content I want to make, and they're gonna watch it or they're just not gonna watch it. You can't have that outlook if you're trying to be professional. Yeah. 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 And like that's why I'm very thankful that I have Star and Jacoby. Because like anytime I can't be looking at chat, I'll have one of them in chat. Or like for Rogue, when Rogue streams, I'm in his chat. I'm interacting with his viewers. Because again, interacting with viewers here in your live chat, which shout out to the 2 people watching this right now. It's probably me and Vamp, I don't know, but shout out. I was probably me and Star then. I don't know. Okay. But yeah. I got 2. But shout out to y'all watch. Yeah. No, never. But yeah, interacting with your viewers and being aware of what your viewers are. Like, if I look at, YouTube Creator Studio and I see 60% of my viewers are watching from Germany, I'm not gonna make Nazi jokes and stuff like that. Because that's stuff that's gonna turn them away from my content. If I look and I see, 30% of my viewers are Chinese, I'm not gonna make Chinese jokes. I'm not gonna do a Chinese, accent. You gotta be aware of what your audience is, and you gotta keep in mind your target audience. So my audience might be 18-year-old German people, but my target audience is 13-year-old American people. So you gotta be aware of who's watching your stuff and who you want watching your stuff. Like, if I ever decided to do, but let's say, I owned multiple vehicles and I wanted to do, mechanic type content, like working in my garage repairing vehicles. That channel, its target audience would be, 30, 40-year-old men. Like, using an age group and gender-wise. American, I guess 20 to 40 really year old men would be the target audience of that. So I wouldn't be saying things like yeet while throwing a wrench or skibbity or anything that the younger audience would want to be hearing. I've committed a sin, I apologize. But you get what I mean. That's the biggest issue I have with, the older YouTubers who are still on the platform. Is you have YouTubers now who are getting into their late 20s, early 30s, who are saying things that the 13-year-old audience wants to hear. And It's like it feels so disgusting. Oh yeah, I love Yeet. Yeet's so, and like my thing with Yeet is, yeah, it's so versatile. And the thing with Yeet is, a YouTuber brought it back from like the brink of extinction. Because he literally said, I'm not gonna say who it was. If you know who it was, congrats. But literally in a, it was Smitty. In a PUBG recording with Fitz and I think it was Fitz and Swagger, he literally goes, "I'm gonna bring Yeet back," and goes Yeet. And that soundbite of him saying it was what was clipped and used for like all of the memes. Like anytime you watch a video and you hear that iconic Yeet sound effect, that's his voice. Yeah. I've been watching him. I found his second channel and I've been just watching it a lot. Plus. The Plus channel's so much better to watch while I'm doing dishes, because it's like I'm only going to be doing it for like 20 minutes tops. If I was just in my room like working on something on my phone, I'd probably watch the Minus channel, but... And again, he knows his target audience. He knows to keep different channels for different things. And he's doing very well. But, yeah, I'll always use... Yeah. And, like, the reason I still, like saying Yeet is he's one of the younger YouTubers of that kind of, like, group. But yeah. YouTube and Twitch, it's really cool. Again, I've only been doing this for 2 months. It'll be 3 months. It's going to be 3 months this Saturday. So for the record stream / YouTube, expect Saturday / Sunday to have some form of something special. It'd probably be, if it's Saturday night, yeah, it would be Saturday night, so that'd be Sunday morning, so it'd be Fortnite. So expect some sort of challenge for Saturday's Fortnite video. Because again, it is 3 months. We might do a 1v1, we'll see. But that'll mark 3 whole months of me doing Twitch live streams and YouTube uploads on the main channel. So that's insane. That's a quarter of a year. In a quarter of a year, I'm at 42, I think, subscribers. I already said, and I think it was a Minecast episode, Star should correct me if I'm wrong. I said, I did another cringe YouTube thing, and I said a subscriber goal to be at 100 subscribers by St. Patrick's Day. I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, at this point, I don't think it is. But realistically, that's only 58 subscribers in about a month. I've gained 15 subscribers, I think, this month. So I'd have to almost triple that. Yeah, basically triple that in March, basically. Or the rest of February, beginning of March. But again, nothing's impossible. You never know. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you're following me on Twitch, but you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, fix yourself. If you're subscribed to me on YouTube and you're not following me on Twitch, why are you running? Why are you running? Press the follow button. Press the little red subscribe button. Exactly. Y'all can actually hear him this time. You can hear him say it with his own words. It's one little press of a button, and it helps us out more than you could imagine. Exactly. You could press the button and never watch my content ever again. Yeah. You could press the button and never watch my content ever again. I don't want you to do that, but you could. It's your life. Live it however you want to. Unless it's illegal, in which case, don't get caught. Yeesh. This is going off the rails. Alright, discussion question time. Because this has just been very insane. So I'll start with you, Vamp. What would you say your favorite video game is? All time. Doesn't have to be current, just in general. Exactly. It. Yeah, I'd say Fortnite as well. Like, well, yeah, I want to say Fortnite's my favorite. I mean, if you've watched my talking to the viewers now, if you've watched my content for any amount of time, you've heard my thoughts on Fortnite. Definitely want to say it's my favorite game, but like the sheer versatility of Fortnite, like all the game modes, like both epic made and like, you know, creative made, there's just so much you can do in Fortnite. Fortnite's honestly like Roblox for like the older generation. I feel like the hierarchy is like you go from Roblox to Fortnite to Call of Duty. Like that's how gamers age. See, I'm the exact same way. I did some Roblox in the middle, but it's been very recently that I've like actually been like welcome to that. Because like Rogue had wanted to do Roblox on his channel prior, but it was like I didn't really think it was a good idea. Because in my brain I thought it was gonna be like tycoons. Yeah, like I've said my opinions. I've said my thoughts on channels that do tycoon content. I'm not gonna get into that right now, but yeah. And again, I like Fortnite is probably the best game. I feel like I'm going like Kermit the Frog here on accident, like my voice. But Fortnite is probably the best game to grow as a creator. Like it has the most like Fortnite is to gaming as YouTube is to content creation. Like that's my analogy there. Like you can do so much on Fortnite, you can do so much on YouTube. The limits are literally endless. Like not limits, possibilities. Possibilities are literally endless. And especially with this Disney update coming soon to Fortnite, like this whole like multiverse thing, or we might see more permanent things in the game. Like I would really like to see, I know this will probably never happen, but I would like to see I'd like to see Fortnite do some sort of like map selection capability, where like you can actually choose to queue into the OG map, the current map, or other maps that have been out through. No, but I'm saying I'd like for Epic Games / Fortnite to do something like that. I'm not saying because of the Disney update. No, I'm saying in general. No. I hope not. But Yeah, they're trying to get anything they can get their hands on, but it's not here nor there. But yeah, like I really like the OG map. I really liked the OG event. I wish I had started. I've said this before. I wish I had joined. I wish I had downloaded and started playing Fortnite earlier in the OG event. Well, my thing with Fortnite for the longest time was seeing content creators making Fortnite videos, like seeing just how sweaty and like rage-inducing it was. Like I was not very keen on that idea. But like honestly, I wish when I saw the first YouTube ad for the OG event, I had downloaded the game. Like even if I didn't start streaming it myself, because you got to think also, it was during the OG event that I decided I had had enough of Rogue treating me the way he had been treating me, and said, you know what, I'm gonna stream on my own account and show him. And here we are, 3 months later, and me and him have kind of gone back and forth, tit for tat, subscriber wise and view wise. But I'm sitting at 40 and 42. He's sitting at 33 for YouTube. I'm at 42 on YouTube. So I have about 10 more than he does. And yeah. No, I understand that. Did I ever refollow him? After my birthday blow up? I don't know if I ever... Oh, I did. Yeah. I'm sitting at 40 on Twitch. He's sitting at 23. Meaning I have basically double the followers he does on Twitch and like 10 more. Yeah. Just don't get in trouble, man. Yeah. I didn't know if you were like, if you're talking about like on your school laptop. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. But yeah, no, like if you ever like decide you need someone to do stuff like that for you, I can do. Like I'm willing to do that. Like I've literally said, like, basic. What do you mean? I'm confused now. What do you mean? I'm confused now. Oh yeah, no, I can definitely try. Yeah, I can definitely do that. I may also at some point. Ooh, I could do that. I might do that. That might be something I do on my Twitter tomorrow. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. It's gonna be a surprise. You'll hear about it if you're in. Oh, what do I stream tomorrow? Lego Fortnite. If you're in tomorrow's stream, I'll tell you. Actually, wait. I guess you could join that server. It's gonna be up to Jacoby. We'll see. But I can just say it. Basically, I might make. This is something Star and Jacoby probably will have involvement with tomorrow. I might make a DHC like banner / logo art and post that onto my Twitter with everybody's YouTube links. Yeah, so it's like the well, no, not all. I'm gonna do one logo, which will be the official like DHC, like the group logo. Because we are technically a group. Like I do, the whole DHC, like Doghouse Crew thing, right? That's kind of like the branding for the group. down the road. Yeah, which again, that's the shortened version, the crew. It's very short and simple and neat. But yeah, and I see. I was gonna, might as well do this. Actually, I need to let Star say her favorite game because I did interrupt. Star, what's your favorite game? Okay, yeah. I think my all-time favorite game would probably be Enlisted, simply because I'm a big history buff. You know, very much a fan of the World War II era. So having a World War II game with those kind of graphics is just really nice to me. Like, Enlisted is what Call of Duty World War II / Call of Duty Vanguard could have been if they really cared more about it. Oh yeah. I've said this before, I would love to see a modern day Enlisted style game. So like America versus Russia with modern weapons and stuff, but with like Enlisted type gameplay. Because I think that would be amazing. And yeah, it never happened. It never happened. Because it would upset Russia or somebody would get upset because of it. But I'd love to see a game like that. Because you have games like what's like modern military. War Thunder's not modern, right? It's like older. Okay, War Thunder does have newer. Is it World of Warships that's older? Because I thought a lot of like... Actually, I don't know. World of Warships and World of Tanks might have modern stuff, but it's like tiers... Like... Yeah, like tier 8 stuff, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like there are games that exist that have modern... Yeah. Yeah, the higher battle ranks and whatnot. But yeah, like while there are games like War Thunder, like World of Tanks, World of Warships, and stuff like that, there isn't really a like Battlefront / Enlisted style game set in the modern day. Because like I basically say that a lot. Like the joke I made today, it's like, wow, this Battlefront 2 update looks so cool about Enlisted. Like, Enlisted is World War II Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 is Star Wars futuristic Enlisted. Like, those two games have so much in common, in my opinion. Like, they're completely different games, but like they are very similar, and I'd like to see a modern day version. But yeah, I'd say Enlisted. But to get into what I'm saying, I found a Star Wars Garand. Yeah. Well, the machine gun in the original movie that the Stormtroopers carry is an MG-34, I think. No, that's the little one. The E11 was the Sterling submachine gun, I think. Yeah. Yeah, they used a lot of like World War II weapons, which was neat. But yeah. Yeah. Yep. But but no, I told Rogue I'd tell this story because like he's been very confused on it. The origins of the Doghouse Crew, like where that name came from, why that's something I use. No. See, Doghouse Crews existed since Xbox 360 days. That was the clan tag that me and my friends used on Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty Ghost. And it's kind of just stuck. Because I have always been the Hound. Like, that's always been my branding. Like, I had a YouTube channel titled The Hound in 6th grade, I think. So, 6+ years ago. The other people in the group have changed a lot. Like, Zeratho didn't go by Zeratho at the time. He went by... I can't remember his original one. But he went by Flame Eater for a period of time. And then I can't remember what Jacoby had for a period of time. Because I know Jacoby Jones is a newer variant of it. It was something to do with Jacoby, but I don't remember what the original one was. But the whole DHC rot thing, while the people have came and gone, as long as I'm kind of here at the helm, it's always going to be DHC. Because he's because Rogue was like, why is it called DHC when you're the only one that's dog themed? And it's like the whole thing with the Doghouse Crew is it has nothing to do with animal characters, nothing like that. It has everything to do with the crew. And the reason it was titled the Doghouse was, well, anytime that we ever played, me and my group of friends, the only time we ever played using the accounts that had those clan tags, because I didn't have an Xbox then. So DHC was at Jacoby's house or Zeratho's house. Basically, it wasn't when I was trouble, it was basically when I'm not at my own house. It was the dog house. The dog house was whatever house I was in with other people. If I'm in a recording session, that recording session goes from, hey, it's you, to it's doghouse, boy. It's the crew's territory. And, I don't know. It's something I've always liked. I've always kind of used it. And it's very simple. It's just DHC. That's the abbreviation. The crew. Another THC. Yeah. And Rogue talked about he wanted to do at some point a channel with you and him for music. And he wanted it to be DHC, and I'm like, the problem with ever doing DHC for music is DHC Doghouse Crew is way too close to the Dog Pound Gangster Crew, DPGC, which was Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, Warren G, them way back in the day. It's yeah, you're walking a very close line. But yeah. Yeah, no, I completely understand that. And kind of what I said to him is, if at any point we ever get to the point where we're all separate, as in separate rooms, whether I'm living with Star or you and Rogue are living together in an apartment, whatever. When that happens, where we're in separate rooms and we're all filming together, I plan on having a community channel as well, a group channel, where highlights from all of our perspectives are uploaded to. So it'd be and the name of it would be the Doghouse Crew Archive. So I think that it's just such a nice name. Well, no, I plan on just having it be well, yeah. but again, I plan on it being. I don't plan on doing like older videos. I plan on doing like. So basically, how I explained it to Rogue. If at any point, whether it's me, you, him, and Jacoby, 4 people in separate rooms, all live at the same time, that's when we would start doing archive stuff. Because then or if I have an editor by then, if we would go through my stream, your stream, Rogue stream, Jacoby stream, and pick out the clips for the archive channel. Yeah, exactly. But, yeah. But until there's, consistently 4 people streaming together at once, the archive channel, it's not gonna be a thing. That's kind of my requirement for it. Yeah. But yeah. 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 But yeah. I just want to do the backstory of DHC. Why we use that as a branding. Why it's a... Yeah. No, like honestly, it's been a crazy last couple of months. Like just seeing all of us grow on Twitch and YouTube, like seeing like being because it was originally my idea for Rogue to start streaming on Twitch. Yeah. It was right after I'm gonna say we so I don't upset him. We had broken my dad's rear windshield on the truck. I basically said, we can make money doing Twitch and YouTube. Like, I believe in us. We should do that. We should start. We have the setup. And I said to him, you're better with technology. You know how to get things signed and set that up. We'll do it. We'll make a schedule every single night. Stream. And here we are 6 months later, I think, something like that. I don't remember. But, months later. He's still streaming. Right now he's, grounded because he's suspended from school, but he's streaming. I started streaming, going on 3 months ago now. I've been able to be here for Jacoby Jones's first stream because he came over here and used my Xbox to do his own stream. I plan on being there for Star's first stream whenever she decides she wants to do that. Her dog's amazing. Why have anything else? But, yeah. But from my point of... from my point of view, and from my perspective, getting to see all of us grow as individuals and as a group is it's been really nice. Because I can look back in a couple of... Maybe? Yeah. I think he's talking to me. Yeah, and that's why you're on the Minecast and he hasn't been yet. Because I don't think I could get him to sit through an entire 2 hours of just talking. Yeah. Yeah, again, it's just, welcome to the Minecast. This is every Wednesday. This is just what we do. And it's like, it's honestly my favorite stream. It is the... What? Yeah, this is the one stream each week that I tell both Star and Jacoby, that I would actually be upset if they missed. Cause like Star like ask, like she'll be like, hey, I don't know if I can make it to stream tonight, or like I'm not feeling well, I might go to bed. Are you gonna be upset? I'm like, no, it's fine. Life happens. But then there's the Minecast. It's like, if you are able to breathe and respond to my questions, you're gonna be on the Minecast. Yeah, I know. I completely understand that. And again, you're a special guest. I'm not planning on bringing you on as a full-time, host on this. Hell yeah, hell yeah. But yeah. And again, once you have a phone, it'll be so much easier because again, once you have a phone, or once Jacoby has a console, whichever happens first, probably you getting a phone. But we can have all four of us, able to hear each other, able to interact. Because the thing is, if intrusive thoughts, but yeah, if Jacoby were to have joined during this, we'd have to figure that out because, I mean, he does have the Xbox app on his phone, so he could probably do that. Yeah. But again, he hates mobile. He hates the tiny screen, he hates the controls. But I just no. But yeah. Well, we'll get into that off camera. Oof. But yeah. It's nice. We've been able to launch the Minecast. We're 11 episodes in, meaning that's 11 whole weeks. Going on 3 months here on this. Like 5 or 6 for Rogue. I've lost track. It's cool. I have a lot of fun streaming. I get to play games with my friends and make content out of it and share it with the world. I will definitely say TikTok has the worst comment section on any social platform. Because I literally had somebody like comment like, "You sat still for 5 minutes while trying to take that shot," and I responded like, "Yeah, I was AFK saving the first clip from last night's stream," and they were like, "No, I meant when you actually shot the dude. Like you ran up, sat still, adjusted, and then pulled the trigger." And it's like, well, seeing as it's a 23-second clip, obviously I didn't take 5 minutes to take the shot, buddy. But I get it. You're used to hyper-edited, montage, GTA 5 cut-up TikTok crap content that you're used to just ADS, pew, pew, laser beaming people. It's like, yeah, that's not how Fortnite works. That is where creators get in lobbies with fans and have them, hey, stand here, let me start recording. Bam, okay, got the clip, you can go now. That's, you're not gonna have someone, I don't know. Like, you can definitely tell the difference between people who actually play Fortnite regularly. Like, I had somebody on YouTube like, nice. Wait, who uses that skin? I was like, it's a nice skin. I like the skin. I haven't spent money on Fortnite. It's a male skin that's not a default. I'm happy with it. And like, I feel like YouTube comment sections are like, they're either like super bully or like actually genuinely helpful. Whereas TikTok, it's just like, well, absolutely, I've played this game and that's not how it works. It's like, okay, well, you've just basically my thoughts. My thoughts on YouTube or Twitch, or like any platform where people like criticize my gameplay. If I click on your account and I don't see gameplay footage of what you're commenting on my gameplay about, I'm not gonna listen to you. If I click on if you're criticizing me playing Fortnite and I click on your YouTube account and I don't see any Fortnite gameplay being uploaded, your argument's invalid. I'm sorry. Like, that's just my thoughts on that. But anyway, guys, we are at time. As always, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.